What will be the highest grossing comic book film in 2017? We're going to talk about that in today's video. Comic book juggernauts Marvel and DC battled it out for the box office supremacy throughout most of 2016, with Marvel having the highest grossing comic book film of the year with Captain America: Civil War, which took in over $400 million. DC, however, was not too far behind, with Suicide Squad earning over $300 million. Now, the debate on which of the comic book giants produces the higher quality films is a discussion for another video. However, I'm willing to bet the most wouldn't see it as much of a debate. But let's get back to today's topic. Marvel has the most upcoming releases in 2017, with notable titles including Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Thor Ragnarok, and Spider-Man: Homecoming. We will also witness what Hugh Jackman says is his last film portraying Wolverine in the film Logan coming out on March 3rd. DC, on the other hand, only has two major releases in 2017, but they both arguably have a good shot of being the highest grossing movies of the year. We will witness the first standalone movie for Wonder Woman on June 2nd, followed by Justice League on November 17th. While any of these six films could arguably fight for the top spot at the box office this year, I've chosen what I believe will end up being the top three. My prediction for number 3 at the box office this coming year is Wonder Woman, coming out on June 2nd. And to anyone who thinks I'm nuts for putting this in the top 3, female superheroes are a thing, get over it. The casting of this role was perfect in my opinion, with Gal Gadot coming off amazing success playing Giselle in the Fast and Furious movies. The trailer for Wonder Woman currently has over 18 million views on Warner Bros. YouTube channel, and she was arguably the best part of Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. I know, she only had like 3 scenes in the movie, but seriously, I think we can be honest in saying she was the best part of the film. You could argue the mixed reception of Batman vs. Superman could hurt the box office numbers for Wonder Woman. However, the positive reception to the latest trailer as well as the overall buzz says otherwise. Also take into account that the film is a huge build-up for the Justice League movie that comes out just 5 months later. I fully expect this movie to perform well and cross the 200 million mark at the box office. My prediction for runner-up is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, set to be released on May 5th. The first film was a big box office success, grossing over $270 million, in addition to it being one of the most well-received comic book films by both audiences and critics in the past few years. Now, as far as why I believe this film will be in the top 3 is based on one simple aspect, and that aspect goes by the name of Baby Groot. The latest trailer currently has over 14 million views on Marvel's YouTube channel, thanks in large part to the introduction of this character. Not only is he arguably the most adorable character to surface in the Marvel Universe, but somehow appeared to maintain his level of badass from the first film, despite his serious reduction in size. Baby Groot trended across virtually every social media platform after the trailer released, and no doubt sparked what will be a massive product line of various toys and figurines. One other aspect that stands to benefit this movie is that it's the last comic book film we will get before the summer of blockbusters begins. This could very well serve as a fix, so to speak, for comic book nerds such as myself until the releases of Spider-Man: Homecoming, Wonder Woman, and Justice League this summer. While the franchise is not nearly as popular in comparison to other Marvel franchises, I think Baby Groot has the potential to push this sequel well into the 300 to 400 million range that we have seen in movies such as Captain America and the Avengers achieve. And last but not least, my prediction for the top grossing comic book movie of 2017 is undoubtedly Justice League. Part of me finds it hard to believe that I actually just said that out loud, given that my opinions of both Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad were not so great. No offense to anyone who enjoyed either film, but let's be honest guys, they both fucking sucked. The first trailer has a whopping 36 million views on Warner Bros. YouTube channel and a very favorable like to dislike ratio. One other key aspect that makes Justice League stand apart is the fact that it's the only comic book film coming out in 2017 that consists of an ensemble cast. Now technically Guardians of the Galaxy falls into this category as well, but we have yet to see one of its characters appear in a solo movie. With the final 2 installments of the Avengers not set to begin until 2018, Warner Bros. Has an ideal opportunity to release the first movie in the Justice League franchise without a plethora of competition. Comic book movies with ensemble casts such as the Avengers have statistically fared much better at the box office, with the first 2 installments grossing well over $1 billion combined. Now, one thing that could potentially sway consumer interest either up or down before the release of Justice League is the reception that Wonder Woman gets over the summer. How positively or negatively it is received by fans could very well play a big factor in how successful the movie ends up being. However, I have a feeling that this movie passes the $400 million mark pretty easily when all is said and done. Now, you've probably noticed that I left both Thor and Spider-Man out of the top 3. I think both films will end up doing very well, however the fact that they are both wedged in the middle of all the other comic book movies over the course of the year kind of stands to work against them. These are obviously just my opinions, and additional trailers and other factors could end up playing a major role in which comic book movie ends up coming out on top. While Marvel took the crown in 2016, I think this could very well end up being a breakout year for DC. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Feel free to post your comments in the section below, and no, you will not hurt my feelings if you tell me I'm full of shit. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.